for October 11, 2023.
Gotta make
Notice
friends
of
with
this meeting
them.
is duly advertised in compliance with the Open Public Meeting Law. Please be advised that this meeting is being audio recorded for possible later playback. Everyone, please rise to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Honor up.
Councilwoman Hess. Here. Councilman Lankowski.
Here.
Councilman Morrissey.
Here.
Councilwoman Patton is here. She's just not sitting on the dais at this time. Councilwoman Sinnen. Here. President Randolph Sharp.
Here.
Mayor.
Here. Approval of minutes and for the council meeting executive session for September 13, 2023. Entertain a motion, please.
I'll make a motion.
And
Second.
Questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess. Yes. Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton, do you approve the minutes for the last meeting?
Yes.
Thank you. Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Abstain.
Entertain a motion for payment of bills, please.
Make a motion that the bills have been properly audited and signed, be approved for payment.
And a second, please.
Second.
Any questions on the bill? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess. Yes. Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
The following reports have been filed and are available in their respective offices for review and will be included in the minutes. The tax collector's report, the sewer report, and the treasurer's report. Second reading, ordinance 2023-17, amendment 100 burning outdoors. At this time, I'll open the meeting to the public for any questions or comments regarding ordinance 2023-17. Seeing none, close the meeting to the public and entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion that ordinance 2023 be adopted as read on second reading and published according to law.
And a second, please.
Second.
Questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess. Yes. Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
First reading, ordinance 2023-18, salary ordinance for the UFCW, by title only. Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for ordinance 2023-18 be adopted as read on first reading, published according to law, posted in the Borough Hall, with the second reading being held at our next regularly scheduled meeting.
And a second, please.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess. Yes. Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Consent agenda. The items listed below are considered routine by the Borough of Lindenwold and will be acted upon in one motion. There will be no formal discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. Entertain a motion for resolution 2023-174 to 188.
Make a motion for consent agenda items 2023-174 through 188.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess. Yes. Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Resolution 2023-189, Councilor.
Authorizing the hiring of Kathleen Lane for a full-time construction office / code office clerk.
Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for 2023-189, the hiring of Kathleen Lane.
And a second, please.
Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess. Yes. Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Resolution 2023-190, Councilor.
Authorizing the appointment of Nadine Randall as acting borough clerk with a stipend of $5,000.
Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for 2023-190, Nadine Randall as acting borough clerk.
And a second, please.
Second.
Questions? Roll
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen. Yes. President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
man. 2023-191, Council.
Authorizing a $5,000 stipend for the borough clerk.
Entertain a motion, please.
Make a motion for 2023-191, a stipend for the borough clerk.
And a second, please.
Second.
Questions? Roll call.
Councilwoman Hess.
Yes.
Councilman Lankowski.
Yes.
Councilman Morrissey.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sinnen.
Yes.
President Randolph Sharp.
Yes.
Next up, engineers report. Sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, I'll keep it brief on camera, before this play out, but just wanted to point out, Borough Avenue has started construction, it's well underway. It should be a pretty quick project, so we expect it to be completed probably close to the end of the month. Also like to thank Ms. Thompson for participating with the NJDOT, myself, and Mr. Wells. We had a productive meeting. So it's going to be a very good grant application. We have category going this year. And also finally, just wanted to point out that I'm sure you've seen the Borough Parking Lot project is well underway. Striping was completed yesterday, actually, so it's all substantially completed now. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to address them now.
Thank you, sir. Over to council. Councilman Morrissey.
Fire Department, there was a commission meeting on the 15th last month. They responded to 58 calls, with 13 inspections completed, 7 re-inspections completed. They installed 5 smoke alarms for residents. All their vehicles are now, and apparatus are now in service. So all repairs and maintenance have been done. 2 new members were inducted. Zach McBride was inducted as a junior firefighter. And I'd like to note that he's the 4th generation in his family to be a member of the Lindenwold Fire Department. Justin Nelson was inducted as an Explorer member. And there are still smoke alarms remaining. Free smoke alarms for homeowners are still available. You just need to call the fire department's office at 856-346-0935. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Tonight.
Councilman.
What about tonight?
Oh,
You
yeah.
forgot about tonight, the fire national.
As soon as this is over, please go down to the #1 fire hall for the national firefighters.
The fire prevention open house, which is tonight from 7 to 9.
78?
6 o'clock.
I was told 6 to 8.
Yeah, 6 to 8.
6 to 8?
6 to 8.
Probably is 6 to 8. I thought it was 6.
Thank you, Mayor. Lindenwold Public Works. Tons of trash collected, 756 tons. Tons recycled, 88.3. Bulk items collected, 221. Scrap metal picked up, 75. Concrete picked up, 6. Logs, 4. Property maintenance, 0. Number of accidents, 0. Service calls, 45. Stoppages, 9. Main stoppages, 0. Emergency calls, 5. Markouts, 31. Pump station repairs, 4. Troubled areas jetted, 2. Pump station factor, 2. For Laurel Springs, we had nothing. No service calls, no stoppages, no emergency calls. For Lindenwold Police Department, for September, total calls serviced, 1,766. Traffic accidents, 40. Community policing, 128. Traffic stops, enforcement, 161. Criminal complaints issued by officers, 45. Traffic summons issued by officers, 28. Criminal complaints issued by citizens, 11. Traffic summons issued by citizens, 0. Borough investigations, Detective Borough investigations, 47. And then that's all that I have, sir.
Thank you. Council President. Number 348.
I know. All right, so this is from Code Enforcement Office. We have 136 CO inspections, 32 smoke inspections, 162 violations found, 129 violations written, 117 abatements from those violations, 1 ticket written, 0 Zoom court appearances, 0 court in person, 0 pleas made by mail, 10 yearly rental registration inspections, 24 yearly re-rental registration inspections, 0 vehicles tagged and removed plus tows, 0 illegal clothing bins, 0 trailers tagged and removed, 3 foreclosures, 0 sites found working without a permit, 0 businesses found working without a mercantile license, 0 businesses open without approval, 0 dumpsters on the street without approvals, 1 street opening permit, sidewalk curbs and aprons, 67 residential communications. And that's submitted by Dr. Davis. Welcoming Kathleen in the next couple of weeks into the code enforcement office. She'll be taking over the mercantile area. I'm excited for that. I've got some things planned and I look forward to working with her on that. We are currently working on the holiday newsletter. We're probably looking at getting that out sometime in November, hopefully the second or third week. We'll get it out and have it available with all the activities for the upcoming holiday. I'd like to say to Dawn, Jeffrey, and Kathy, an excellent job with the audit, with the exit audit this year. I know you guys work extremely hard, and Dawn, I know the hours that you put in are crazy just to keep everything ready. So thank you and your staff for incredible job. Borough parking lot is looking pretty good. I thought I pulled up in the wrong parking lot at first. I was like, wait a minute, am I in the right parking lot? It looks pretty good. So kudos, engineering, and all those people involved in that. Great job. And I want to say 2 things to the chief. I wasn't here at the last meeting. Congratulations on the FBI. That long FBI camp, was it? Or academy that he went through and passed. Congratulations for that. One of the sheriffs told me in Camden that's a pretty big deal. So congratulations to him. I also want to say thank you to the Lindenwold Police for just keeping an eye out for the vagrants. We've had an increased issue with vagrants in our neighborhood, camping out with tents and things behind the speed line. And they've been very proactive in coming around and just keeping an eye on what's going on with that. So I want to say thank you for that as well. And also, go Phillies, right? We need this, so go Phillies. Thank you.
Yes, from the school district, at the early childhood center graduation celebration, Friday, October 27th at 5 p.m. Parking for the venue will be at the Lindenwold High School at 801 Road Road. Our football team this year is going to finish out the year playing game due to the lack of enough season. So it made sense to do that because we want the kids to develop competition, not get slower down. Also, our boys soccer team plays Gateway tomorrow. I believe that's a playoff game. I know they're the playoffs. It's tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Councilwoman Beck.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Library report. Books, DVDs, 144. Computer usage, 90. Patrons, 3,615. Library materials, 14,152. New members, adults 14, children 4. And just to remind everyone that the library hours for Thursday have been extended from 9 to 7, and the Saturday hours are now 10 to 2 again. And there are a few events going on at the library this month. The Friends of the Library book sale is from October 11th to 14th. The Lindenwold Library's Fall Crafts for ages 4 to 12 is Thursday, October 26th at 4. You can register at the library for that. And as far as public events is concerned, October 28th is trunk or treat. We'll be having a parade that day and also giving away free prizes. So please come out. Thank you.
Councilwoman Singh.
Mr. Mayor, okay, Camden County has started a flu program. It's free to all residents, ages 12 and up. You can get flu shots, vaccine shots, boosters will be available. I do have a flyer if anybody would like one, and you should pre-register, and all that information is on the flyer. Senior Services also holding the 2023 Caring for a Loved One Conference. This is for caregivers who are taking care of a loved one at home. There's a lot of good information that comes out of this. It's October 30th, Camden County College from 5:30 to 8:30. If you're responsible for a senior, come learn about what services are out there to help you and your loved one with any concerns you have. There's a lot of vendors, there's gonna be legal services, elder, housing options, respite care, and a lot more. You can register for the event, and I do have a flyer for that, if anybody would like one. Senior Services also doing Tai Chi classes for seniors 55 and older. Tai Chi is the development of union. You're connecting your body, mind, and spirit in a whole body tune-up. Classes are limited to 25 people at a time, so you do need to pre-register, and I have a flyer for that also. Medicare open enrollment, that has started. That's from October 15th to December 7th. This is when you can compare your plans with other Medicare plans, see what plan you're in, see if you're in a plan that fits your needs. I do have a flyer for Medicare that tells you how you go on and look at your plans. Also, Camden County Senior Services has a state program called CHIP, which is a state health insurance program. I push this program left and right when I can. It doesn't matter if I'm in New Jersey or another state, they all have it. This is a free service. The big thing about this is you do not have an insurance carrier coming out to you saying, I have the best plan while they're getting your commission. So of course they have the best plan. Years ago, I had my parents' plan looked at for Virginia up here, and thank God I did, because they said, it's a good plan, and they have a lot of good benefits, but if they go in the hospital, they're going to be paying 25% of that bill. But of course, their agent didn't tell them that part of it. They just said, you're going to have, this great plan, it's a zero cost, you don't have to worry about anything, but you would have to worry. So we got that switched, luckily before my father was even sick. So you can call Senior Services at 858-3220. It's called the SHIP program. They will sit down with you, and when you leave there, you will know everything about Medicare. They cannot tell you what plan to pick. They're going to tell you to bring in your prescriptions or any medicines you're going to take. They put it into a system. It spits out all the plans from New Jersey, and they can go over the plans, and they can say, this plan, you might pay $10 a month, but when you go to the hospital, you might not pay anything. A lot of the plans now are also having like a food cost that you can get reimbursed for food, you can get reimbursed for some over-the-counter medicines. So I think it's a great program. Again, it's not someone getting a commission, and it's not someone who's going to tell you what plan to pick. So like I said, you have some information on that, and if anybody wants it, just let me know. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Yes, I just wanted to say thank you very much, but that is a very good program to use. If you're looking for Medicare or supplements or anything else like that, please go see them. I've seen them save people hundreds of dollars. It's worth going there just to look at it. But it's a very, very good program. And like I said, I've known people who have got it and who just went on it, and they had no clue what they were doing, and they saved hundreds. I mean, literally hundreds of what they were going to be paying.
They know everything.
Yes.
If not, they can always
Please.
call and ask more questions.
Please, if you have one now or a plan now, and you think you might be paying too much, go see it anyway. Don't check in. Just let it look it over for you. Doesn't hurt to check. Save yourself some money. Anyway, with that being said, I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson.
It's municipal best practices inventory time. The 2023 inventory assesses each municipality's compliance with various laws and evaluates the implementation of fiscal and operational best practices. Inventory answers provide taxpayers with an additional means of evaluating their municipality's performance. The inventory also identifies areas where municipalities may require further technical assistance. All municipalities must submit their completed inventory to the division by the close of business on Friday, November 23rd. So at the next council meeting, I will go over the results of our best practices inventory checklist.
This time to open the meeting to the public. Anyone from the public wishing to speak, please come to the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Please try to keep it to 5 minutes, because I'd like to go to fire prevention. Good evening.
My name is Valerie Carr, and I'm in the manager at 609. I had called the office, Mr. Mayor, about the mice. The mice are so bad that at night, people are walking and running across the street, running around the fence. Okay, so they did send out exterminators, but they only give exterminators. Meadowview has renters, then they have homeowners, then they had private people that owned them. So, the problem at Meadowview is that if every unit is not exterminated, we will never get rid of the mice and rats. Okay? So, as a homeowner, I pay for exterminating. There's several homeowners said that they refuse. I talked to them, they said they don't have any money. So I asked Meadowview Condo Association, do they have any way that they could hire an exterminator and sit around to the homeowners at some type of pay? Because we do pay a condo association fee. So it should be some way that that could be done. Also, a lot of the homes are Mexicans and Spanish, and they don't call either. So Miss Keisha Greenfields, if you don't call her, you don't have a mice. So she don't have common sense to know if apartment A got a mice, then apartment B got a mice, because the mice will run up and down. So she's an idiot, okay? So therefore, some other power needs to step in and force Gold Crest Properties to rid us of the mice and rats. See, and I would move, but I'm stuck there because I'm a homeowner and I pay taxes. So something has to be done. And my cat will not chase the mice.
Before you sit down, I just have a question. You said that there was three different areas. Miss-
Right, they're homeowners.
Okay, I'm talking to you up here. No, I'm talking to the wrong person. Right here. I'm like, why are you talking around? Yeah. So you said there's three different divisions: the homeowners, the renters, and the private.
Privately owned.
So who did they exterminate? Just the renters' places, or
If you called her, she did.
if you called? her,
If
she
you
didn't?
didn't call her, she didn't.
Okay.
Okay. So when I asked her about, since being my neighbor, I said, well, my neighbor has, you sent them out, but I want you to send that maintenance to cover the holes, because I want the mice out. She said, well, who told you Miss Gladys has mice? It's a hit for dog. You can't, so I can't say to her.
That I have nothing to do with it.
Thank you, she's an idiot. So I can't say to her, oh, 602 says that they have them or whatever. Like I said, we have a lot of Spanish-speaking people, and sometimes they don't want to call, don't want to make trouble or whatever. So it needs to be some type of authority to force them to go into every unit.
Well, code enforcement was out here, so we're gonna give you an update.
Okay, so number 2, he did promise black boxes. I haven't seen them.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far, that's what I was going to tell
That's
you.
what
I
they
had
told
an
us.
opportunity to
Oh,
call
okay.
you,
Oh, okay.
but it was my understanding that when the inspectors came out, they were told that the exterminators were there and that management was going to get these black boxes to put out. Okay, so we'll do a follow-up on that,
Okay, thank you.
and I'll give you a call.
And also, I'm going to approach them again about the homeowners for the condo association, because it's elderly people living with 20 mice in their house, also with roaches and no services. Now, I know they have the right to say they don't have no money, but it's wrong to have them, if they're paying their fees and up to date and all, then something's kind of arrangement.
We'll check into that as well.
Because it's awful. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And the dumpster situation is definitely improved, right?
Okay, all right, they opened the dumpster, but she didn't put no sign out there in Spanish saying what goes in there. So it shouldn't be, because it's Spanish speaking, they're gonna throw regular trash in there if they see that other one like that. So I don't know if they all speak English. I would just,
So a bilingual sign.
thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's it. I can't think of nothing else.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. The inspector was out today, and he said when he gets time, he is coming back to the property, and he's going to look around for the black boxes. So I said, oh, okay. I said, well, the black boxes were promised 3 weeks ago, right? What was it? I believe it was 3 weeks ago. So, the 28th of September. Okay, so it's not quite. But anyway, no black boxes. And like I said, the mice are on the ground. Okay? And you can't go out at night. I went out one morning at 7:10, and 3 of them were walking up the street with me. So, like I said, you know, they're visible. They make themselves visible. And that's because there is an infestation. And if, like Ms. Carter said, that if A is asking for extermination, but B's not, guess what? We're not getting rid of the problem. But as she said, some of the residents are, they're afraid to speak to the property manager because she's not a kind person. And she has really been very unkind to our elderly people, and they're afraid to speak to her. So that's why we're coming here each week, each time you meet, to please ask for help, because they're not
Who's the
doing it.
inspector that came out? Was it Tyler?
I'm sorry.
Who's the inspector that came out today? Was it Tyler?
Tyler.
Tyler? Okay.
Yeah, he was out today. He gave me his cards, and he asked me if I would give them to the other residents. And I told him, I said, listen, I gave them your number. He said they were afraid to call.
And there are a lot of people who are afraid to move. We know there's an issue in that area, okay? It's not just your complex as well. We're going to be working on trying to do a little bit more than just what you're doing. We're going to be trying to do something ourselves. So just give us a little bit more time. I wish I could say some more, but I can't.
And I'm not making excuses, but there is an increase in rodent infestation all over the place. New York City, Philadelphia, everywhere, there's an increase. They're attributing it to COVID or something. I don't know.
We're just going to see if we can do something internally to help hold the situation out.
Yeah, we're not used to this.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I totally agree. Anyone else in the public wishing to speak?
Good evening, guys. Trevor Schreier, Five Norcross. Two quick questions. 189 I missed. I don't see it on the agenda. I was just wondering what that was for. And then 186, Project Success. I'm hopeful that I may know what that's for. Can you tell me? 30,000 from Camden County Youth Services Commission.
That has to do with an after-school gaming with the police department and in the school.
Even better. I was thinking maybe basketball court, but that's okay. that's still a good cause. So thank you for that. Yeah, so 189, just wondering what that was, and then a couple things to thank. I want to thank you, Mayor, and Dawn, and I believe maybe Craig Wells as well, and his team for responding so quickly to Mr. Henkin's request regarding Scott Avenue. What he may not have shared with you during that interaction is Ed is the chief mechanic for Lindenwold Bike Share, and he's actually the man responsible via volunteer time who has seen to it that more than 100 bicycles have been given away to kids and adults in Lindenwold. So he's a huge value to our community, and we certainly thank you for taking care of that situation for him.
189 was the hiring of the secretary.
Yeah, construction.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you. That's it.
Anyone else in the public wishing to speak?
He fixes them, right? He fixes them. Yeah. That's nice.
Seeing none, close the meeting to the public. May I entertain a motion for adjournment, please?
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Motion carries. Thank you.